Oh yes, come in, weary traveler. Let me tell you of one of my favorite decks in Hearthstone history. I do have to say, now that I'm getting old, I'm starting to understand this thing called back pain that all the 30-year-olds were complaining about 10 years ago when I was 20, so might need to go to the chiropractor. I don't really know what was up with that weird accent because I kind of dropped it at the end, but I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone that is subscribing to the YouTube channel because you guys had a lot of responses yesterday after the Rogue video that I posted. So just huge shout out to everybody that is subscribing to the channel. We currently are going through a campaign to where if we hit 18,000 subs, depending on what time it is, I'm giving away a mega bundle, I'm giving away a mini set, I'm giving away whatever is going on in the Hearthstone scene, depending on whatever is going on at the time. So if you want to support the channel, go ahead and hit that sub button and you might increase your chances of winning that. But one deck that we need to talk about today is Raza Priest. And I already know, a lot of you guys are like, Clark, this deck's got Reno. Don't you hate Reno? Well, I do. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say this deck has absolutely nothing to do with Reno, but we have to run it as a Highlander deck because, you know, there's actually not a reason to run it as a Highlander deck. But you want to know what? We're going to run it as a Highlander deck because Reno's really good effective removal. And honestly, the reason why you have to run Reno is because of the hero power. There we go. Okay, now we're back up to speed. Because I was trying to remember the real reason why we're running Reno and it just completely eluded me because I want every reason to not run this card. But it has to be done for Raza Priest. And the reason why I want to relive this deck is because one of my favorite decks in Hearthstone past, the reason why I've got this hood, the reason why finals might have this beard edited here. But the reason we're talking about this deck is because it is the closest thing in standard that we have to Razakus Priest. That is right. Reno, Kazakus, Raza, and Shadow Reaper Anduin. That was one of my favorite decks back in 2018 that wasn't Cube Warlock or Exodia Paladin. So this is the only way we're really going to have to be able to relive those memories. But trust me, the curve of this deck is very fine. A lot of people are playing Reno Priest as all in on control. This is more so of a combo deck. So if you're somebody that likes combo decks and not necessarily control Priest, go ahead and strap yourself in because we've got a insane video coming up for you today in terms of game clips. But we got to talk about the deck before we get into those awesome game clips. Unless you just want to skip that, go ahead and check out the game clips. Trust me, they are good. So if you're familiar with what Raza Priest did back in the day, this is exactly the same thing, except we've just got different win conditions, different flavors for different lethals. So essentially the whole point of this deck is to play your Raza. For the rest of the game, your hero power refreshes whenever you play a card. The ultimate high roll is to then play your Reno, high roll the arcane bullet in particular, so that way you have this insane APM like combo that you can do to where every single card that you play is going to not only deal 2 damage, but is going to refresh 2 mana. So when you play cards like Sing Along Buddy in order to play that hero power twice, if you've got Papercraft Angel in order to make that hero power essentially cost 0, gain 2 back, refresh 2 mana for 0 mana, then yeah, that's a really good combo to where you could throw out all of your combo cards and throw out all of your tools and just hit him in the face. And it's really funny because Sing Along Buddy is very similar to what Prophet Velen used to do. You would originally back in the day, you would play your Raza, you would play the Anduin. Anduin allowed the hero power to refresh while Raza would set the hero power to 0, so you essentially had a 0 mana 2 damage on top of everything. But the way the combo used to work back then is that you'd play Prophet Velen as a 7 mana card in order to make that 0 mana hero power deal 4 instead of dealing 2. Then you'd have Mind Blast, but the point is you played a bunch of small cards all at once in order to deal a bunch of damage quickly, and that is exactly what Sing Along Buddy is here for. But there are some situations where you might need to use this in a tempo fashion, which is the reason why we are a Highlander deck. We have lots of tools, lots of different ways of being able to spam tons of cards during the combo turn, but the real challenge of this deck is utilizing your cards in the right order because unfortunately you are just not going to have that Reno arcane bullet. I hate to spoil it, but I think it's actually a really good thing that we didn't hit this. There are no OTKs that showcase the arcane bullet OTK being in full effect. I believe we've already seen that before, so I wasn't really trying to recreate that moment, but there are a ton of other really insane moments. Trust me, there was one game in particular that your guys' mouth might actually drop. I'm being unironic, I'm being non-facetious. You will not believe one of the games coming coming up ahead, and I believe it's actually the very first game. So make sure you at least watch the first game in order to see the power of this deck, because it's not just about getting the refresh hero power every time. It is the high roll. It is what you want to do, but there are ways that you can win the game just simply due to the fact that your hero power can cost 0. You have a lot of 0 mana cards that, or 1 mana cards that gain you mana, like Funnel Cake. You've got Pip in the deck in order to give you extra 1 mana cards, so that way you could set up those kind of combos. That's why I really like this deck, because a good player is going to be able to look at this, kind of figure out how to best utilize the cards, and it's just about, you know, getting comfortable with the list and getting comfortable with matchups to where, how exactly do we play this deck against certain different matchups. So if you take a look at the deck, it is pretty much all in on just trying to cycle cards as effectively as possible. And when you look at the differences between standard and wild deck builders, especially when it comes to these kind of like bombastic combos, wild gamers are all about the card draw. So that's why we have cards like Crimson Clergy. We've got a Loot Hoarder in the deck. We've got Thrive of Shadows in order to just consistently draw. We've got the Gold Panner. We've got the Chaos, the Creation Protocol in order to give us those extra minions. However, Creation Protocol is very useful at trying to help us find our Raza by turn 5. Sorry, Adonis is very important, but he's not going to be that important until the very end of the discussion here. So you want to play that Raza, you want to have him ready to go, and then you can finally set up your Reno combo. But like I said, in the situations to where the Reno combo is not visible, that is where the Adonis comes in. So you essentially have 2 different win conditions that you can follow up, and there might be some instances to where you can use the Reno hero power as well as the Adonis in order to do one gigantic 2-piece combo all at once. So it's just about, you know, knowing what your win condition is, knowing how much damage that you have, because if you have to throw all of your spells into the Adonis in order to like cheese out a lethal, it might just need to be something you have to do. But the real power of this deck is just being able to play for tempo, playing for early game. As you can tell by the curve of this deck, you got 1s and 2s that definitely can see play in order to, you know, bring down those token hunters, bring down the aggro decks a little bit. You've got the Overheal package with like Hidden Gem and Crimson Clergy in order to get some of those extra card draws. Careless Crafter is a great tool in order to get some extra 0 mana cards if you're going for the combo. Injured Hauler, another great AoE tool that's also all in on trying to add some overheal aspects to this deck. Like, you're starting to understand what's really going on here. It's like a tempo priest until it eventually becomes a combo priest. So you have to be able to play your cards for tempo. You have to make sure that you're on the board, because healing and maintaining is very important. The reason why I believe that the Highlander version of this deck is very weak is because so many people decide to just put in like Elise and put in all these really greedy cards, and they just die. It's just what happens with this deck. So I think that the way to go about Reno Priest is to not run Elise and to only run Reno and just run this version of the deck that is all about doing proactive plays, not just sitting there waiting for your best turns to happen, but actually making your good turns happen. So that way you have these really awesome OTKs and combos that are possible with Raza and Adonis. Now, the last thing that I will say is the mulligan of this deck might be a little bit tricky, but the thing to keep in mind is that you just want cards that are either there for tempo or are there to help you draw cards. So like, you want to keep your Crimson Clergy, you want to keep your Salesman, you want to keep Gold Panner, you might keep Greedy Partner if you have a 2-drop, but odds are I probably wouldn't keep this card in the mulligan. You can maybe keep your Hidden Gem, especially if you have your Clergy on turn 1. Then you've also got Loot Hoarder that you can keep. You can keep Thrive in the Shadows depending on the situation if you're in a little bit more of a slower matchup. You could even keep a Creation Protocol, but I would argue that you probably don't want to keep Creation Protocol, because the way I love utilizing this card is to find that last combo piece so I can actually have my OTK ready to go. Like, maybe I need that last Papercraft Angel for the hero power combo, or maybe I need to find the Adonis in order to set up the Overheal combo that's possible. But you've also got cards like Pendant of Earth in order to help you dig through the deck like that. So depending on the situations, maybe doubling up a Clergy is the better way of playing the Creation Protocol. But this is what I'm talking about: knowing your matchups, knowing how you have to use these cards, and then effectively responding with them when you have the right clapback in order to get a major combo, a major swing in tempo, or even a combo that actually kills them. But finally, there is a deck that plays Raza that is actually somewhat playable, and coming up in the game clips ahead, I really hope that you guys can see this is not only potentially a meta breaker, but a very fun way to play probably the worst class in Hearthstone. So go ahead, if you like this content, like, subscribe, check out the Patreon if you want to get extra perks and bonuses like getting coaching, getting deck optimizations, or even just getting a shout out in some videos. Some people like shout outs, you know, I like shout outs. But thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown. Enjoy this first clip, because trust me, it is gonna be a doozy. So thank you so much for watching this very first game all the way to the end, and we'll see you for the next video. Finally a deck I have all the cards for him. You dirty priest main. That's what you just told me. You're a dirty priest main, but it's okay. It's okay. At least you're forward about it. Don't we want Raza specifically for the Reno hero power? You know what? Fuck. Shit. I'm gonna have to play Reno. Oh god. I do need the refresh hero power. God damn it. It's the only way that I like playing Reno. Okay. There's at least one cool way to play the card. At least one. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this hand against the Warlock. I might be able to fish for resources a bit quickly. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? We already got the boy. First time here, you kind of look like Anduin? Wait, what? I'm not blonde. I mean, my hair is dyed, but I'm naturally brunette. Like, what you're seeing on my roots is my natural hair. How do I look like Anduin? I don't believe that. I don't even have the jawline of Anduin. I'm not gonna lie, man. I kind of got like a little thingy going on here. The beard does a lot, I will tell you that much. The beard really does do a lot. All right, so the Raza could get played on turn 5. Back in the day, that was the nuts. But this time, I could play it on turn 3 instead. He has the green hair like Tyrande. It's more like a faded sky blue, I would argue. But it's whatever floats your boat, buddy. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Do we want to discover a card? Do we want to forge?
What?
I have no idea what this guy's playing with audio amp. This might be a Reno off, actually. You look like Anduin from the latest cinematic trailer. Wait, what? Okay, with the long hair. Okay, there we go. I didn't read the long hair part. Because I was about to be like, wait a minute, he's got like an army buzz cut damn near. That does not look like me at all. I don't agree with that. Do I just pip for 1 funnel cake? It is just a 3/3. I don't know what to do here. I think I'm just gonna pip for the 1 funnel cake. Because that's really all that I need, right? Yeah, let's do it this way. Then we can play the character artist on 4, and then this on 5. The coins are just solid. No.
Don't worry. It looks great.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, you are safe now. The boy is safe. Okay, all right. Anybody else about to get like really mad there for a second? Like, oh boy. I don't know about you guys. Wheel Reno? I don't think this is Will Reno. Why would you play? I mean, is that the new way to play Wheel? Play it in Reno? Wait a minute. Play Control Warlock, play Wheel, play it as Reno deck. It's not a terrible idea, but I also don't think it's a particularly good idea. Okay, Pendant. Discover a minion. I can discover the Adonis when it's time. And now that we have the funnel cakes, wait a minute. Amanthul, Adonis, Hauler, Crafter, Sing-Along Buddy, Loot Hoarder, Hidden Gem. Okay, so there's a lot of minions in this deck. 10, 11 minions.
What is the minions with?
Is there a Fizzle in the list? There is not. Fizzle honestly isn't a terrible idea though. I feel like a deck like this should run Fizzle. Oh, double Amin Lul with the coin? Panner could also just be the way to go. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's probably just Panner in order to find the Reno. But Amanthul is just, I feel like it's going to be so necessary to win this. I believe in my Amanthul. We'll play this just to draw a card. Oh my god. It's probably Crimson Clergy because we've got the funnel cakes. And now we can like heal this up a bunch, draw a bunch with this. We don't even need to funnel cake it. Oh my god! Okay, alrighty. Alright, I'm coining Amanthul for a 6-drop. I feel like that has to happen, right? Or do we still just go for card draw? Card draw might still be the way because then maybe we play Amanthul, just remove 2 minions. And then I just draw cards in the meantime. I have a lot of card draw here. I think it's card draw every single time. Another Amanthul! Oh my gosh. It's a bit much, ain't it? Gonna use one funnel cake, but definitely not both.
One dose solves anything.
Alright, that works out. This is weird, dude. This is weird. Clark, shrimp and grits or chicken and waffles? Okay, I personally don't like grits, so it would be chicken and waffles, but I personally would take shrimp over chicken and waffles every single time. So maybe I would try. I could still win. It was everything. It wasn't just the Reno, it was the Adonis. Dude, why does this game hate me? Oh my, the first game I go up against, I am probably playing a Reno deck, because he hasn't played a duplicate yet. But of course, he's got the Symphony of Sins and it destroys 6, and he destroys 2 of my most powerful cards. So yeah, I'm gonna have to rely on the Almond Tools now. So it's just like, god damn it. Like, are you serious? Why? Why is this my Hearthstone experience? Oh my good lord. Oh, I could cry. I don't even, oh wait, okay, wait. I need the crafter, so that means the coins gotta go. Oh my god, we're saved. Oh my god. How do I heal the Adonis though? We have this, we actually have the spring water. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, this wins the game if he doesn't kill the Almond Lul. Oh, okay, damn it. Okay, all right. We just need a turn where Almond Lul survives. Oh my god, that's all we have to do is just have the Almond Lul survive, right? Do this for a 6, see what happens. Adonis is not enough himself. Where's Reno? He got deleted by the Symphony. I'm very upset. Okay, that's not bad. None of these really matter. What's the win con of this deck? If one more person asks me what the win con of this deck is, I'm gonna lose my shit. My win cons were deleted, guys. They were deleted, you bastards. Oh god damn it. Oh man, I really wish I had a Reno right now. Oh my lord.
A world cleansed of evil.
Control Priest, is this illegal? It's not Control Priest, bro. We're not playing Control Priest, trust me. I wouldn't stoop to such lows. This is something much different. Okay, he's playing around the Ruin. Holy crap. He's also, I mean, he's not really playing around this, but it's a 3. I have to lose the hidden gem. I am not happy, dude. Deal 4. This heals 4. I need this to heal 5, so I can't do this unless I were to play the hero power. There's not really a reason to do that over the dealing the 6. Oh my god, dude, I'm so mad that the game is gaslighting us into trying. I don't know if I can win this if I can't make a copy of the Almond Thule. And now I have to, if I can't make a copy with the Almond Thule, so I can make a copy of the Adonis. It's like the only shot that I have. Oh my god, we're gonna have to what? There's no way to deal damage to it except to kill it with this, and I can't. It actually might be Madame Lazul.
What is a loon's will?
Let's take a look at his hand, I guess. The only issue is I'm gonna mill my next card, and if it's Careless Crafter, it's like get Reno? Wait, no way.
Your demise.
Oh god. god. My cards are my win condition is back. Oh my god, no way. Dude, okay, sing-along buddy or crafter, which one's better? I feel like it'd be crafter, right?
There is no escape.
Oh my god. Imagine if the first thing I get is refresh, because then Adonis can just do it by himself.
Looking for a standoff? Careful.
Come on.
Against me.
No! It immediately was refresh! Why? Oh, come on! Oh.
Job's done.
It would have been... No! I hate this game. Come on, I struggled. Am I still dead anyway? Wait, am I alive?
I'm out.
Wait, deal 4, summon this. No. There has to be a lethal here, right?
You've been in tighter scrapes, Reno.
You will all cheer for me! I mean us! Take that!
Gotta move fast here.
Don't play with my heart, Hearthstone. It's just heal this, but I don't want it. I don't want it to miss. Oh my god, it works! Oh my god, yes! Is this a YouTube video? No, bro, that's a Trollden moment. Certified Trollden moment. Are you kidding me? Yo, how quickly until people start complaining about Druid?
Give me strength.
How long until people figure out that Druid's like actually good enough to warrant some complaints? Oh, that pizza is bomb. It actually is. I mean, it's day old pizza that I got from yesterday. But it's stone oven pizza. Oh my god, it's Whizbang. Wait a minute. I feel like I might be losing here. Better a Druid meta than a Warrior meta? I would also agree with that. I think that Druid metas are way more fun than most Warrior metas.
I smell gold in their waters. Keep on panning.
Whizbang on ladder is insane. I think one of these days, we're gonna have to play some Whizbang.
Get your own
Imagine like trying to climb to legend with Whizbang.
Get your own pan. Keep on panning.
Why is there a loot hoarder? Where did the code to this deck? It's a combo. It's like the old Raza Priest back in the day. Oh my god, he's playing Nourish. Oh my dear lord. Oh my god, why? All right. This is the most pressure that I can put on the board right now. Okay, Pip's not terrible. So I can play this, copy it with Pip. Probably gonna end up playing the Protocol first. Oh my god, there's no way. He's already at 10 mana. For those of you that think that Nourish didn't deserve the nerf, here you go. How do you feel about this game? How do you feel about this particular game of Hearthstone? Well, I got the funnel cake now.
Get your own pan.
This looks weird, I know. Trust me, I get it. Okay, sweet. That's actually not a terrible draw. ENR incoming with cover artist. Wait a minute, there's ENR and cover artist? I know there was just I know there were ENR, that ENR was added, but cover artist too? That's crazy. Druid meta's not a bad meta guy after Druid gets 1 billion mana by turn 3. Okay, that is not to be confused with Ramp Druid. Druid metas are fun, but when Ramp Druid is the only playable deck, no.
Of course not. Because no one wants to have to deal with 10 mana crystals by turn 3.
Slips away.
Don't they discover cards? He is, and it's working. He's discovering a lot of options. But this works perfectly. Didn't craft Hedonist for this deck. I mean, if you want Hedonist, I feel like it's a kind of safe craft right now. Overheal Priest is making a comeback. I wouldn't craft it for this deck specifically, but if you're one legendary away from being able to play this deck, I say do it. Can we build a hero power attack druid deck with tempo? I already played that deck. No Hands already kind of cracked it, and I think Banter perfected it because he's the one that put in the hearth, right? Banter's the one that put in the hearth.
This desecration of
Ah, crap.
the
Only 2 dragons? Wait a minute, that's fine. I need a card to get rid of. I want to coin into the Reno. I think I just have to accept that I'm gonna have to mill a card, but what if I mill Raza? It's either that or it's like I just have to get rid of one of these cards now. I guess I'm gonna make copies.
I raise, you fold.
Okay. And now we have the coin Reno. No, I didn't want to play Pendant because, and we get Pendant after we play Reno, for sure, in order to get the Raza. But it's better to wait so that way we get a couple more draws before playing the Pendant. But I also just need to make hand space so that way I don't mill next turn. That was the issue with playing the Pendant there. It just would have been awkward. I wonder if there's ever a justification to add audio amp to this deck. Because hand space has been kind of an issue a couple times. Oh, that hurts. You know, I'd rather use it with the Reno hero power, right? If it is refresh again, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, draw a card, sure. So now we'll try to find the Raza. I was about to subscribe, but then I saw you play Reno in your deck. Ah, well, you know what? This is the only Reno deck that I got tempted by. Every other deck, all other 8 decks that I had were Reno decks. But this is less about Reno and more about Raza, okay? Right now, Reno is cosplaying as Shadow Reaper Anduin for me, okay? But with a little bit more nuance. Once he's got the refresh, just imagine Shadow Reaper Anduin, okay? Trust me, I don't want to play Reno. He discovered Mali? Oh my god! Yo, Sarmon's coming in with the Prime in order to make up for Deathstalker. Haha. Strength in numbers, bro. Thank you for that support, man. Welcome back to the Horde. Or welcome to the Horde for your first time. And there's the Raza. All right, we're good.
freedom.
We're getting there. Still can't play the hero power though.
My hand is full.
Okay, so now I need to make hand space for the Pip. So we're probably gonna have to like Hauler into Crimson Clergy into Pip or something. At this point, we need the Paper Angel. The Angel is the last piece of the puzzle. That, and if we can get the refresh hero power at the right time. And we do have this to try and find it. I'm starting to realize how to play this deck. Like, you gotta use your minion discoveries in order to like fill in the holes of your combo, instead of just like using them immediately to like tempo your deck. Oh boy, that's a board. Made me realize I have signature Raza. Might actually try this. There you go, man. Keep in mind, this is Dane's deck. I will not be taking credit for the list. It is his list. Because I tried to make a list like this and they were all terrible. Okay, so I need a way to remove the board, which would be the Hauler. We are losing our minds. Oh, we are losing our minds.
It's so crazy. It just might work. Gotta move fast here.
I ain't working.
Wait, what? Where'd this come from? Oh god, oh god. Oh, I panicked. Oh, I needed to play this. Oh, damn it, the turn was perfect. The turn would have been perfect. If we would have played this, it would have been perfect. Oh, damn it. The Yogg suddenly came out. I was like, wait a minute. It's a good thing I stole that, but oh my god, dirty rat. Oh my god. So I didn't realize that I took the Yogg from his hand. I didn't know. I wanted the game to continue. I didn't want to win on the spot. Like, I wasn't there yet. That might have been his only win condition, guys. I would also be kind of mad too. Like, when is he gonna roll Whizbang, have a game go that long to where he can actually play the Yogg? The Yogg was coming out next turn. I feel like a criminal. This is why Reno decks are the worst, dude. They take away from players. I don't think I want to play this on 1, so there's no point in keeping it. I am not the 100%. I'm thinking bigger. Thinking bigger. Bigger. Bigger.
Nature
Perfect.
speaks through my tune.
Okay.
I smell gold in their waters. Keep on panning.
We can kind of test our theory on whether or not we're playing Creation Protocol for tempo or for combo filler. The only issue, like, if I keep Clergy, what's the point? If I don't immediately get Pip, it doesn't feel that good. I can't blame people for playing Rat. I want to hit the brand too. I know, man. It just sucks that those cards are this meta warping, in my opinion. It just says a lot about brand if it's warping the meta this much to where like people are correcting this hard. When you rat Reno and you feel like a god. Yeah, when is Rat gonna pull out hero cards? Like it pulls out the hero. It doesn't replace your hero power. It just gives you the 5 armor. I think that'd be funny as hell. Then what? Rat spells? I mean, we've already done that, bro. It just wasn't called Dirty Rat. I don't want to just take the Raza. Keep in mind, guys, I'm getting 2 copies. I think I'm actually gonna go with Greedy Partner.
I raise, you fold.
Like, I gotta keep myself alive. The hero power is gonna become very problematic very quickly. Rat for taunt? I was debating that, but it's like I could pull out some big minions and whatnot, right? I mean, you know what? It probably was just Rat. Because I would have ratted out the minions and then I could have just cleared everything with like this or something. Fi would have been like the only really good one to pull.
I raise, you fold.
I was more so thinking of like setting up something like this because now I've got the coins for like Amanthul or like Reno or something, but this is probably not the way to go. In all honesty, I went more for value instead of for disruption, which disruption might have been the way to go here. Uncle Aries coming in with the follow. Good to see you, man. What is the best coin skin? Honestly, I feel like default coin is just, it's hard to beat. But one of the more recent coins that I like is the Festival of Legends coin, where it's like literally a vinyl disc. That's pretty cool in my opinion. I can make a copy of the Fi, the double Reno, but now we don't have the possibility of holding on to that.
What is a loon's will?
Is there really another choice here? I don't think there is.
Potential.
I cannot
Together in harmony.
That's really good.
I can't win them all.
What? I break your spirits that easily? Okay, so against Warrior, I just need nothing but card draws. Trade off armor generation, I guess. Now, here's the rule. If you play Brand, your armor count doesn't happen anymore. That's what happens. You no longer get to gain armor if you're playing Warrior. If you play Brand, I don't make the rules. I just come up with them. I come up with them for maximum prejudice against Warriors. Specifically Highlander Warrior. I want other Warriors to be good, but no one else is playing other Warriors. Oh, that's sad. Could do this to try and find the The Raza. This could also just draw the Raza, so I think it's just better to probably play this. Not terrible. Feels weird not to play on curve. But this has better value that we can get later on. And if this doesn't happen to draw the Hedonis, then, or if this doesn't draw the Raza, it has Amanthul. Brand should make all battle cries trigger twice, including opponents. Ooh, there we go. Now we're talking. Now that's a spicy nerf to Brand that I have not heard yet. It's actually kind of interesting the more I think about it. Okay, whatever these cards, whichever one of these cards I pick is not getting duplicated. So it needs to be the Hedonis, right? I don't want to duplicate Hedonis, at least not that way. Let me guess, coin Brand? Why is it every game? Why is it every game? Why does it literally have to be every fucking game? Unironically, why does it every game? Foaming at the mouth to make this happen. I just should have chosen the fucking dirty rat. It's infuriating, dude. It's literally infuriating.
I ain't talking.
Kind of got, we got a little lucky with those pulls. Losing Amanthul is kind of a big deal. Oh my lord. Maybe he can't deal with it. Wait a minute. Wait. This isn't lethal, but imagine if I could do like someone like with Hedonis. If I had like a doubled, if I had like a funnel cake or whatever, I think I could win. But it's not gonna be enough. If you can't deal with Amanthul, we're cooking. How exactly are we cooking though? Like, the Hedonis combo doesn't work. Now he's at 7 mana, so we can play the Brawl card. Do we ever just be like, Lamau, you don't have it? I guess we could just play the Hauler instead, but... Alright, so how do I maximum punish this guy? Hedonis with this. Make a copy of the Hedonis. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Hedonis procs. Do we ever just do it? I think we should do it. Wait, I don't have the board space for it. I'd have to trade this away.
Is a loon's will.
You will all cheer for me! I mean us!
Give me another Hedonis. Ooh. Don't have the Brawl card, don't have the Brawl card, don't have the Brawl card. I'm taking a read on his hand being like, there's a lot of nonsense going on because there's 2 weapons. No! Wait, but it's not guaranteed to win. Oh, but it does. Ah, damn it. We actually could have won if Hedonis survived. I feel like it's got to be Alakir. The only thing that's stopping me from being like Turbo Alakir is the fact that we just got Raza. But he already played the rat. So we just got to push it. God damn it, man. Hedonis literally could have just ended the game. Hearthstone, have your board live for more than 1 turn challenge. Difficulty impossible. AoE is just so effective now, man. Excavate Warlock is good for climbing. Thank you for the video, Clark. It seems like it's pretty good, man. It worked really well for me yesterday. And the deck is starting to pop up on data websites. So I think it's worth looking into. And bam, there we go. Look at that. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. People want Snake Warlock, man. Look for a 5? Why did he go for a 5?
Freedom is fleeting. Your will
Dude, the only way that I can win now is oh god damn it, would be Reno combos with doubling up the hero power. Just imagine if he didn't have Reno, or if he didn't have Brand, dude. Just imagine how different this game would be. It'd be a completely different game.
You fold.
I'm just running out of tempo, dude. Oh my god. Haven't drawn the Crimson yet. If I do, it actually would change this game a bit up. So I have these, I have the draws. W music, oh yeah, dude, I love this track. Angemidius slept on, dude. I tried to suck lock last night, it was so fun. I love how people are calling it suck lock. Oh god damn it. Speaking of sucking my deck. Dude, is this change worse or better for Boom Boss? Make an argument for both. Rat was nice there. I mean, it would have been nice there, but Fallout Boy? What is this? I haven't heard Fallout Boy in a minute. I'm just so screwed, dude. That's the thing that sucks about this. It just literally doesn't matter what I do at this point. I didn't get the Crimson Clergy. Would have ratted out the 7/7. It would have been good, but
Do you have this in a bigger size?
is this new? Oh, 2013. Okay, it's new to me. I can't remember the last time I listened to Fallout Boy.
Turn down that racket.
Well, we lose. Did I watch the Fallout series? I have not. I never really played Fallout, and that's the only reason why I never watched it, or why I haven't watched it yet. Oh, let's go. We finally got Reno. But I've only heard good things about it, and it's like from like the people that I would listen to, where it's like,
Looking for a standoff?
oh, like I have a lot of creators that I listen to and that I watch, and a lot of them are like they would be honest with you if it was like bad. And most video game media is kind of bad. I hate to say, in terms of just like the quality of it. Like it usually doesn't follow the source material, that sort of thing. It's disingenuous. But I've only heard good things about Fallout and how it's actually good and it's loyal to the content, which is super important for me to check something like that out. All right, we're alive. I need Careless Crafter. I need the refresh hero power. Angel's kind of interesting as well. Should have waited for a turn, keeping handful. Shit, that's actually a good point. Because the TNTs. And honestly, this would be a fine hand to sit with, right? I was more so just valuing the armor, but there's no reason to value the armor. Shit, you're right on that. I was so fixated on trying to get the crafter or like the angel or something.
Muzzle their magic.
Can't believe the angel buff prevents you from rolling off hero power. Oh my god, you're right. Because I could roll it here and it would low-key be the nuts. I think I'd kill him next turn, guys. What about you? I think he might be dead next turn. Wait, what? Is this gonna get in the way?
So crazy.
Kinda worried that it is. Today I learned this is a card. Yeah, Bucket of Soldiers, dude. I tried to like figure out if there was something with this card like Death Knight for the longest time. Cause I was like, wait a minute, man. This is the giga nuts to get like the most amount of corpses ASAP. But it did not go so well. It was not good. I have no idea what this is gonna go into. But the bonus effects are at least kind of interesting, right? Yeah, this is the only way of playing the card. Right here. Alright, so I need 0 mana hero power. I need the Papercraft Angel. This is really the only card that matters. It's Papercraft Angel or roll random hero power. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this actually just lethal? 1, 2, 3, 7.
Been in tighter scrapes, Reno.
Let's warm you up.
All right. This deck might be something. This deck might be something. This deck, you know, like there's decks that are nothing, but this deck is something. So I don't know. I don't know, dude. This deck might be something. Like when you've got 2 funnel cakes, it's probably enough, you know? We also dodged the TNT. Oh shit, we did dodge that TNT. Oh fuck, you're 100% right. You know, I debatably should have done this when my opponent, like if I just would have done this before the AoE on the Reno, I maybe could have done that the previous turn.